Hey, hope you're having a great week. Thanks for checking in on our Hidden. This week, our verse comes from Jeremiah 29, verse 11. It says this, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Now, I don't know if you ever knew this before, but if you wanted to build a house, if you were a builder, builders can't build a house without having some kind of a plan. They have to have some architectural details. They have to have it all drawn out. They have to take their plans to the supervisor, and the supervisor has to check their plans to make sure everything is measured correctly. You know, if you have one wall too short, the whole thing can fall down. Or if you forgot to add a door, no one will be able to get in. So having this plan is super important. You can have a bunch of guys just building away at whatever they want, but they have to follow the builder's plan if they want to have a successful house. Your life is like a beautiful house, and God is the builder. He says in the book of Jeremiah that chapter 29, verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Now, I got a little scroll here, and this is kind of like the plan that God made for each of our every life. Take a look at my picture here. I got it upside down. My picture. And see this X here on the top? That's where God wants to lead us, to God's good place in His perfect plan. All this pathway to get there, no matter what you take, God will lead us to the good end that He has for us. But the path might have some obstacles in them. We got to trust God to lead our lives from the very beginning and to help us overcome these obstacles to follow His plans. And when we do that, we can avoid some of these snares and traps along the way. God has a plan for you. Let's do our verse one more time. Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." That's our verse this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.